Once upon a time, a millionaire died and left nothing to his youngest son but a cat. The young man was miserable. I might as well skin you for a pair of gloves, he said to the cat. You had been more use to me, Dad, than alive. Now that's just where you are wrong, said the cat. I had been more use to you alive than dead. The young man was speechless with astonishment. The cat could talk. The cat continued, Dear master, give me a pair of leather boots, and I will make you rich. So the young man gave the cat a fine little pairs of leather boots, and Puss set off to make his master's fortune. First, Puss caught two big rabbits and presented them to the king. A present for you, sire, with a compliment of a master, the Marquis of Carabas. The king was amused by the talking cat and thanked him. When Puss heard that the king was out driving with his beautiful daughter, he bounded across the fields to the castle of an ogre, telling his master to follow. Puss rang the doorbell, and when the ogre answered, he bowed low and said that he had heard the ogre was a clever magician, able to change himself into different animals. The ogre was very vain and invited the cat into the castle to see his magic. He muttered to spell and became a huge lion. Puss arched his back and bushed his tail, but congratulated the ogre on his cleverness. How about a very small creature, such as a mouse, suggested the cunning cat. In the twinkling, the ogre became a tiny, squeaking mouse, and Puss gobbled him up. When his master arrived, Puss dressed him in the ogre's fine clothes, and together they waited for the king's coach. As it drove up, they bowed low. The king said to his daughter, Why, it's the talking cat I told you about, my dear. And this, said Puss, is my master, the Marquis of Carabas, and his castle. We have prepared a feast. After that, the princess and the Marquis fell in love and were married. Puss was given a new pair of boots and led the wedding procession.